What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another reaction to your guys' trade ideas video on the channel. We've done Giannis, we've done Chris Paul, we've done James Harden, we've done Joel Embiid, we've done Bradley Beal, we've done the Warriors' second pick, and today we're doing it with Victor Oladipo, who apparently wants out of Indiana. So thank you to everybody that left a comment. We got over 400 comments, so I really appreciate it. Like always, I do sort it by the top comments, and we go through these. So I'm not going to be able to go through everyone's comment because there'll be a lot of repetitive stuff, and we'd be here for like 2 hours going through 400 comments. So before we get into this, I would like to give my opinion on Victor Oladipo. I think the Pacers should trade him now. His value might be as low as it's been in Indiana, and because I don't know if he's going to be back next year. And he's not a player like Giannis where you could just, risk the 1 year, lose him for nothing, but still contend for a championship next year. The Pacers are probably not going to be contending for an NBA championship. I don't see how they can make their team better than the teams in the Eastern Conference, such as Boston, such as the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee, Miami, possibly Toronto and Philly. And then obviously you have all the Western Conference teams. They would have to be in the finals if they were to make it. But the odds of that are very low. That's why I think they should get at least some value for Oladipo rather than him just leaving in free agency. Because honestly, they could trade Oladipo, get hypothetically Josh Richardson and a first-round pick. I'm just throwing some stuff. And they could probably win as much games with Josh Richardson as they can with Victor Oladipo next year. I don't think it'd be that much of a big swing. So at least get an asset if they can get a first-round pick or something. I don't know what his value is due to him being an expiring contract, coming off this injury. It's probably the lowest it's been, so maybe they don't want to sell low. Maybe it's like they wait till the deadline, let him prove to everybody that he's the Oladipo of old, and then capitalize on that value at the deadline. Maybe something like that. So without further ado, we can get into this. I also said if you guys want to give me some Myles Turner trades, go ahead. So we might see some Myles Turner ones in here as well. So we have one from Jonathan Super Raptors. Pacers receive OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet in a sign and trade, and Marquise Chris. Okay. It's a three-teamer. Raptors receive Oladipo, Eric Paschall, Doug McDermott, Warriors 20-21 second-round pick, and the Warriors receive Myles Turner, Hollis Jefferson. The only team I like this trade for is the Warriors, because the Warriors would be giving up a second Paschall and Chris for Myles Turner and RHJ. Hell yeah, I would do that trade. I don't like this for the Raptors. I mean, it's not like they're losing Fred VanVleet in a trade. Well, I guess it's a sign and trade, but I'd rather have OG Anunoby than Oladipo, I think, going into next year for the Raptors. I think I would, so I wouldn't really make that decision. The Pacers, I would do that trade. I don't even know if I would do that for the Pacers, just because, I mean, you're getting another guard, so you'd move Brogdon to the 2, OG to the 3, and then, I only like that trade for the Warriors, I think. Motor Switch Gaming, Bucks receive Oladipo, Pacers receive Bledsoe, DJ Wilson, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. No, they wouldn't do that. That is just not enough value. They would maybe need either DiVincenzo or their Pacers pick, but probably DiVincenzo if they wanted that to get done, I feel. He also, Motor Switch getting lucky up here. He's got 2 trades. He's got Clint Capella and Kevin Huerter going to the Pacers, and then Oladipo going to the Hawks. I don't think Atlanta accepts that trade. I don't. I think they would maybe give up maybe Huerter and the future OKC pick. Maybe they would do something like that. I don't know. I don't think they would give up Capella for Oladipo and Huerter. I just don't think his value is that high at the moment. Lucas Dolcho has Pacers get Josh Richardson, Matisse Thybulle, Al Horford, pick 2, Golden State 2022 first, Golden State 2023 first. Okay. Warriors are getting Embiid, Lamb, 2021 second. Celtics get Myles Turner. And then Sixers get Draymond Green, Oladipo, Robert Williams, Wiggins, 2021 first from Minnesota. 2 first-round picks from Boston. I'm sure Boston would give up Robert Williams and a first or 2 for Myles Turner. I'm sure the Warriors would give up Draymond, Wiggins. 3 firsts for Embiid is a lot, but they also get Lamb. I'm sure the Pacers would give that up for Turner and Oladipo. Yeah. But, I mean, the Horford contract, but still, you're getting pick 2 and then 2 other firsts, Thybulle and Richardson. But no way the Sixers would do that trade. No way Philly would want to do that. Nick Foles, taking his time out, not preparing for the Bears Sunday game. Okay, he's got a 4-teamer. And it looks like it's pretty simple. Pacers receive Monty Morris, Gary Harris, and Michael Porter Jr. Nuggets receive Oladipo and Paul George. Whoa. Clippers receive Malcolm Brogdon and DeMar DeRozan. And then the Spurs receive Landry Shamet, Bol Bol, and a 2021 first. So that, I think, is a damn good return for DeMar DeRozan. I would so do that trade if I was San Antonio. If I'm the Pacers and I'm trading away Oladipo and I'm getting Michael Porter Jr. in return, hell yeah. I think the only team that would say no to this is probably the Clippers. I think the Nuggets would be like, hell yeah, we'll do this trade. I don't know. I don't think the money matches with only giving up Harris, though. Yeah, the money wouldn't work for them here. But every team would probably say yes, but the Clippers. I don't think that they're trading Paul George for Brogdon and DeRozan. And Shamit. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're doing. So, and also, wait, yeah, no, Pacers are also giving up Bol Bol on the 2021 or the pick 21, the straight from the Nuggets. I like that for these three teams, for the Pacers, Nuggets, and Spurs, but I'm not a fan of that for the Clippers, honestly. Ben has Pacers receive Buddy Hield, Lowry Markkanen. You guys are getting crazy with these trades. I was just expecting like a 1-1, but you guys are getting crazy with these 3 and 4 teamers. Pacers receive Buddy Hield, Lowry Markkanen, and a 2020 second round pick from the Kings. Bulls receive Bogey in a sign and trade, pick 12, and a 2020 second round pick from the Kings via Houston. And the Kings receive Oladipo and Myles Turner. So that's a great... Okay, so the Kings are basically giving up 2 seconds, pick 12, Bogey, and Buddy Hield for Turner and Oladipo. Honestly, I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would really do that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Bulls would be basically trading Markkanen for Bogey and 12 in a second. I can get the reasoning, but I wouldn't sell low on Markkanen for that. But the Pacers get Buddy Hield, Markkanen, and 2020 second for Turner and Oladipo. I would think about that, but I don't really like this trade for like either team. Sorry, Ben. Anav has Nets get, okay, finally a 1-1, a 2-teamer trade. Nets get Oladipo. Pacers get LeVert, 2021 top 5 protected first at 2 seconds. I like that. I like that a lot. But you can make a rationale that you might rather have Karis LeVert in 2021 compared to Oladipo, just not knowing what you're going to get out of Oladipo. But if it's like similar to the Oladipo we saw in 2019 before we got hurt, hell yeah, I'm doing that trade. I like that trade for both teams, actually. Shout out to Nav. I think like one of the trades here that I like every part of it so far. Yeah, I think so. So NA ENT has a trade, I guess, Turner and Oladipo for Drew Holiday, Frank Jackson, and our first lotto protected. Yeah, I don't think Indiana would do that. I don't think it one bit. I'm sure New Orleans would do that, but not Indiana. 3-team trade. Warriors receive Bradley Beal and Myles Turner. Washington receives Oladipo, pick 2, and Marcus Chris. Pacers receive Wiggins, T-Wolves pick. Yeah, that's a horrible return for the Pacers, though. Like, I would think Myles Turner has probably slightly more value than Victor Oladipo. I think that's a really crappy. I think that's great for Washington. Oladipo might be expiring, but it's an all right for Washington. I mean, this is definitely a great trade for the Warriors, but I don't see that happening. Eric Pascal and pick 2 or T-Wolves first for Oladipo. I think the Wolves first would make more sense. I don't think Oladipo is going to go for pick 2, even in a weak draft. But I would think about the 2021 Wolves pick, but I don't think they would have cap space to do that. They might have to throw in Kevon Mooney and then use the trade exception for Iguodala if that's still in effect, and then maybe it gets done. But yeah, I don't think that's going to get done for pick 2. I think maybe the T-Wolves first and then throwing in some salary. Okay, so we have a Myles Turner one from VMuse. He has the Celtics getting Myles Turner in a second-round pick. The Pacers getting Gordon Hayward and a first-round pick. So that's been rumored a lot. I still don't see Indiana doing that. Gordon Hayward's an expiring contract. Yeah, they get a good playmaker. They can move TJ Warren to the 4, but I don't like that for them. Next, get Victor Oladipo. This is from Carl. Pacers get number 8, second-round pick, Bobby Portis and Elfrid Payton. I don't think the Knicks do that. I just don't think they would want Victor Oladipo at this point. They already have RJ Barrett, who's their shooting guard. They kind of have Kevin Knox. They might draft Devin Vassell, or they're going to draft a point. I just don't see them trading for Oladipo. I don't think he really fits their timeline. He's going to be free agent. If they really like him, they'll go after him in 2021. They would only trade Oladipo if they wanted to contend this year, which they're definitely not doing. So I don't see New York trading for him. Lakers get Buddy Hield and pick 12. Bro, this isn't even a Victor Oladipo trade, Matthew. Come on, what are we doing? Nick the Greek has Pacers blow it up, 3-team trade. I think this might be interesting. Please tell me what you think of this. Pacers receive Gordon Hayward, Romeo Langford, Bruno Fernando, Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, picks 14 and 26, a 2022 first and a 2022 second. Damn. Hawks receive Oladipo and Turner. Okay, and then the Celtics receive Capella, Warren, and Lamb. Seems like the Hawks are getting the most in this trade, but they lose Reddish 2022 for. I mean, the Hawks are giving up a lot here. They're giving up 1 first-round pick, Reddish and Huerter, basically, and I guess Fernando has some value. And they're giving up Capella. Honestly, I don't see Atlanta pulling the trigger on this trade. I'm sure they would love Myles Turner for their timeline, but what? Myles Turner's 23, 24, isn't Capella 26? So it's not like Capella's like a 30-year-old center and they would like to get younger. I don't see Atlanta doing this trade. I think the Pacers would really enjoy that return. 3 first-round picks, Romeo Langford, Kevin Huerter, and Cam Reddish. I think they would like that return, but and the Celtics, I'm sure the Celtics would trade Hayward. Well, they're trading Hayward 14 and 26 and Langford for Capella, Ward. I mean, yeah, I think think Boston would do that. I think Atlanta. I think Indiana would do that. I don't know if Atlanta does that trade. I don't know. Knicks get Oladipo. Pacers get 8 and good spelling of Neil Aquino. No, I'm just messing. But yeah, like I said, I don't think the Knicks are trading for him. Sixers get Oladipo. Pacers get Tobias Harris a second. I think they'd rather just let Oladipo walk than take it on Tobias' contract. Pacers receive Justin Jackson, Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell. Mavericks receive Turner and a first. I don't think the Pacers would want to give up a first and Myles Turner for this package, in my opinion. Pacers definitely say no to that. Bulls receive Oladipo. Pacers receive Markkanen, Porter Jr., and Daniel Gafford. I think if you make that trade, you move Sabonis to the 5, or you trade Sabonis at that point, because I would love a Markkanen Turner frontcourt, I think. Two guys that can space the floor. Obviously, you still have your good rim protector in Myles Turner. I would do that trade I would definitely do that trade if I was Indiana. I do not think Chicago would trade Markkanen for an expired Oladipo when they already have Zach LaVine. They're gonna have Kobe White. Yeah, they might draft a small forward and you can move Oladipo to the 3, but do you really want to do that? I don't know. Or I don't know if they're gonna draft a small forward, but they might. But I think Chicago would say no. Mavs get Oladipo. Pacers get Hardaway, Brunson, and their 2021st. Interesting. I think getting Brunson and the 2019th pick or whatever in this draft. I think that's something to think about. But I don't know if Dallas wants to do that trade, and I did not mean to do that. Oh, okay, so I'm going to lose where I was. I just highlighted the comment. Well, congrats to you, Strictly Buckets. I'm not even going to pronounce his name, but he has a 4-team. You guys are insane with these 4-team trades. Wizards, Wiggins, 2022 second, Smith, Poole, and a 2021 first. I'm guessing they're giving up Bradley Beal. So straight off the bat, I don't think they do that package for Bradley Beal. Pacers get Josh Richardson, Mike Scott, Eric Pascal, 2020 OKC first, 2020 Lakers second, for basically Oladipo. I think that's a good return for Oladipo. Yeah, Pascal, Richardson, and a first with their good assets there. I think they would do that. 76ers are getting Beal, Oladipo, and a 2022 Warriors first for Embiid. I think they would think about that. And Zaire Smith, I guess the OKC first as well. And then the Warriors are getting Embiid. Yeah, I like that trade. Damn, I keep messing this up here. I like the trade for the Pacers, 76ers. Or I like the trade for the Pacers and the Warriors, maybe the 76ers, but definitely not for the Wizards for Bradley Beal. So where was I? I keep losing my place here. So I think I was... yeah, we're about right here. So, we have a Suns one. Shout out to Kabir. Suns receive Oladipo. Pacers receive Bridges, Sarge, Javon Carter in 2022 first. I think Bridges in a first. Sarge is a restricted free agent, so he would have to be technically a sign and trade. I would think about that if I were Indiana. Honestly, if you like the Oladipo fit next to Booker, sure, lock it up long term. If you think you can bring him back long term, why not? I mean, Oladipo's better than Bridges, so... I mean, if you think you can bring him back, if he's going to leave you, then that sucks. So, it depends if he comes back. Oladipo and Brogdon for... Okay, this is the worst trade we've seen. Eric, I don't know how old you are. I don't know how big of a Lakers fan you are. But no way in hell the Pacers would trade Victor Oladipo and Malcolm Brogdon for Kyle Kuzma, Markieff Morris, Rondo, and 2 first-round picks. I'm sorry, that would just never happen. We'll move on. Mason the GOAT, Raptors receive Oladipo, Myles Turner, Malcolm Brogdon. It's the bonus for Marcus Gasol. Yeah, sure. Nuggets receive Oladipo. Okay, here we go. Our first kind of true Nuggets one. We're just one-on-one Nuggets one. Indy receives Gary Harris, Bol Bol, 2021 Nuggets first and 2020 first. So they would have to do that on draft night so they avoid the Stepien rule. And then a Nuggets 2022 second. I think I would do that if I were Indiana. I mean Harris is all right. Bol, he might not amount to much in the NBA, but you're getting 2 first-round picks. I would think about it if that's like the best offer on the table. Oladipo and Myles Turner for Capella, 6, Reddish and Herter. I would do that if I were Atlanta. I would do that if I were Indiana. I don't think I would do that if I were Atlanta. Carson getting 2 trades here. Knicks receive Oladipo and Chris Paul. Pacers receive RJ Barrett. Yeah, we'll move on. Warriors receive Myles Turner, 2022 first-round pick. Pacers receive Wiggins, 2 and a second. Yeah, I like that trade. I like it for the Warriors because you're getting a first. This is your trade. I'm not going to alter it, but you're getting a first and Myles Turner for pick 2. I think I'd rather have the sure thing of Myles Turner than maybe taking Wiseman and him not panning out, and you get a first. And Myles Turner can space the floor. Wiseman could definitely end up spacing the floor for them, but I like that trade for Golden State. Pacers, you get Wiggins number 2. I think getting number 2 for Turner as well. You replace him with James Wiseman, who's cheaper. Yeah, you got to deal with the Wiggins contract, so that's the only turning. I mean, you could probably do Kevon Looney, Pascal, and the trade exception to get that done and keep Wiggins. Yeah, so I think I would prefer that if I were Indiana because I just don't really want the Wiggins contract when you have a better small forward and TJ Warren making less money. Timberwolves receive Oladipo. Pacers receive Culver, James Johnson, and a 2022 first. They wouldn't be able to do this, I think, till the start. I don't even know when they'd be able to do this trade because they don't have their 2021 first because they would have to avoid the Stepien rule. Maybe trading maybe Culver, James Johnson, and then the 17th pick. And then maybe like a 2022 top protected or a 2023 protected pick. Kind of like that. You would have, hypothetically, D'Lo, Oladipo, Anthony Edwards, and Cat. That's a solid four. That is a solid four right there. We have another four-teamer here from Alex Ramirez. Oh, my God. Okay. The four-teamers, there's just a lot to handle. Pacers receive Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, a first-round pick from the Wolves, and 7 from Detroit. Pistons receive Oladipo and 2, so they're basically trading Derrick Rose and 7 for Oladipo and 2. Hell yeah. Lakers are trading Kuzma, Danny Green. Oh, no. And they're trading Kennard. Okay, whoa. Warriors, okay, let me see there. Pacers are basically trading away Oladipo and Myles Turner for this package. I don't think I would do this. If this is even the 2021 first, I mean, maybe I would do it. Maybe I would think about that. Lakers are trading away Kuzma, Danny Green for Rose and Pascal. I mean... yeah, okay, no. This is too good for the Lakers. No way that would go through unless the Lakers are throwing it first. Pistons are getting Oladipo and 2 for 7 and Kennard, okay. The Pacers are also giving up Lamb, but Lamb really shouldn't have much value. And the Warriors are getting Turner and Kennard and Lamb for Pascal and 2. I like that return for the Warriors. I do. I like this return for the Pistons. Yeah, I like the return for the Pistons because they can maybe get LaMelo with this trade. And then maybe flip Oladipo. The Lakers, I like that return, but I don't think it happens. And the only one I would question is the Pacers one. Maybe if the Lakers threw in their first round pick to the Pacers as well, something like that. Spurs receive Oladipo. Pacers receive Aldridge, 11, and Jakob Poeltl. I mean, getting the 11th pick for Oladipo isn't that bad, and you get Poeltl, who could be a backup center, but I don't even think San Antonio would do that trade. And then here, the final one we'll react to is Josh's here of the Jazz, the team we haven't mentioned yet. Jazz give up Conley and a first for Victor Oladipo. I don't think they do that for Victor. I think, or I don't think the Pacers trade. I think the Jazz should 100% do that, but I don't think the Pacers agree to that trade. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot of crazy trades in there. I'm really sorry if you commented on all my trade videos here and I don't answer your comment. It's just there's 414 here. I wasn't going to get through yours, and it's randomized. I wish they had actually sorted it by likes. I wish that was a thing because top comments really don't mean much. I don't know what those mean unless it's clicks or something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you guys enjoy. You can let me know in the comments if you want to see this with another player or pick. Let me know. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.